Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bex here. I am the owner of SZNBEAUTY. So this video you will be learning how to shape your acrylic nails. I will be focused on square, tapered square, almond and pointy nails as well. The first thing we're going to do is prep the practice hand. I'll put a link of the hand I'm using in the description. And we are going to be doing square, stiletto, almond and also ballerina shape on these nails. Using a nail cutter and some magnets, I am shortening the nail tips and this will give me the same length. You will also see me going with some scissors just so I can get that straight tip. The first shape we're going to do is square, so I'm aligning my nail file to the nail tip parallel to each other, and that way I can get underneath the nail tips to align with my nail wall. I'm also going to hold the nail file at a 90-degree angle, filing it downwards to get that sharp straight look, and I'm also going to go in and do the same thing at the tip of the nail. For a smooth blend, you want to file above the nail tips where it meets the nail plate. Make sure you avoid filing the nail plate itself as this will cause some burn. To keep the perfect shape, you want to make sure your acrylic application is smooth. At this stage is where you're going to mold the nail to make sure it remains in that, desired shape that you want, and it will also save you from filing a lot at the end. As you keep applying more acrylic, make sure you're still tapping and wiping the side walls. This will maintain that perfect shape. Mastering these techniques will really change how long it takes you to do nails. Anyway, check that the acrylic nails have dried before you start shaping. And like I showed you before, you want to hold your nail file parallel to the free edge of the nail tips and then start filing underneath it before you can go on this side, holding it at a 90-degree angle, filing it up and down, and then swapping to the other side as well, doing the same thing. Don't file too much if you want square, because sometimes square can turn into tapered square, and which I'm sure you may not want. Doing the 90-degree as well at the front of the nails. And then what I also do is file at the top of the free edge before you get to the cuticles. Don't get to the cuticles. Using the face of my nail file, I am filing from right to left in a sweeping motion all over the free edge of the nails. This will give you that smooth blend from the apex down to the tip, and it will also allow you to break down some acrylic that shouldn't be there, the bulk as well. This is the finished look. To get the stiletto or pointy nail shape, you want to find the middle of your nail tips, aligning your scissors diagonally from the center to the start of the free edge. Cut that and then do the same on the other side, going in with the 80 to 80 nail file. Start filing diagonally or parallel to the nails in a diagonal position. I really hope this makes sense. Please just watch the screen and hopefully it does. If not, let me know in the comments and I'll try and clear that up for you. I will keep filing from side to side diagonally and making sure that both lines are straight, are quite identical, basically a mirror of each other, until they meet in the middle at the top, where I kind of round it off so it's not too pointy. That's just something that I always do. I will also file on the nail tips between that and the nail plate so you can have a smooth blend. You've probably noticed I've not shown you how I've applied acrylic on the stiletto nails. It'll be the same for the upcoming nail shapes to save us time to focus on the techniques for shaping. Check out my previous video for acrylic application. Using the same technique I've shown you before, file underneath the nail to align that nail wall, and then at a 90-degree angle but diagonally, file the nail up and down, the edges of the nail up and down on each side for that crisp look. And then you want to file on top of the nails, only over the free edge, to make sure that you're removing bulk that's not needed. This again will give the plate a nice smooth base, and then when you're buffing it, it will look nice. To create a seamless look of stiletto nails, you want to use the face of your 80 to 80 nail file, filing across the free edge only. Trust me, from the side, it will look like it's well blended. The apex will still be there as well. This finished stiletto look is just giving me life. Guys, if you try any of the techniques in this video, at me at SZNBEAUTY, I would love to see your work. If they're not getting square nails, they're most likely getting almond nails. So let's get this technique right. Leaving at least 1 centimeter from the center of your nail tips, snip off the top edges of the nail tip. Using 80 to 80 nail file, align the bottom of your nail tips with the nail wall. File that and then just start doing the sides in a diagonal angle it's like you're going to create a ballerina shape, but you're not. But to create that almond shape, you want to start smoothing out only the top half of the tip. Smoothing that out, keep looking back and forth to make sure that each side mirrors each other. With almond nails, I found that I had to keep going back and forth to make sure that it is kind of mirrored. And it will be quite tedious to do almond, but with time, you will get it. Just keep practicing these techniques. Blend the tip and the nail plate. Remember, only blend and file over the nail tip and not the nail plate. The almond nail tips are ready for application. After my acrylic dried, I started filing my nails using 80 to 80 nail file. I aligned my nail file diagonally parallel to the nail plate so I can file underneath the nail tips to align with the nail wall. After filing underneath, you want to start filing the side of the nails and then start rounding it off at the tip. At this part is where you want to make sure that each side does mirror each other before you start blending the full nail tip. Going from right to left in circular motions, start filing and blending. Keep doing this until you can actually see the shape is well blended. Because this is an almond shape and you want a seamless look, start blending it down in a horizontal way using the face of the nail file. Always check your nails from different angles to make sure it's smooth. Moving on to ballerina or coffin nails, whatever you want to call them, snip off at least 2 millimeters from the center of the nail on each side of the nail tip. With an 80 to 80 nail file, start filing the side of the nails diagonally to create that sharp look. Holding your nail file horizontally to the nail tip, start filing underneath it to align it with the nail wall. I didn't file underneath the nails too much with this nail shape because I felt like I picked the perfect nail tip to match the, let's say, nail plate. Holding my nail file horizontally, I'm going to file the side of the nail tips to create this straight look. If you want your ballerina or your coffin nails to look slimmer, keep filing side to side and keep going back and forth on each side so then it can align. I'm going to file the top of the nails to make sure they're straight and then blend them between the free edge and the nail plate. That shape is ready for acrylic application. After the acrylic has dried, I'm going to start filing underneath with the 80 to 80 nail file, and this is to make sure that the nail tips blend well with the nail wall. Holding my nail file at a 90-degree angle, I'll start filing the side of the nails, the acrylic nails, and this will again give me that nice sharp edge. To achieve a straight nail tip, hold your nail file at a 90-degree angle and start filing up and down and keep going until you feel like the shape is perfect. This is also another way you can reduce the length of the nails. Once you feel like the nail shape is perfect and you've checked it from different angles, start filing the top of the nail only over the free edge to blend it from the apex to the tip of the nails. I usually go back and forth when it comes to nail shaping, and that's just because you want to get the perfect sharp look from every angle. One thing to take note of is, as good as you can be at nail shaping, make sure when you apply gel polish on top or any form of polish on top, it will be smooth so that your nails don't lose the shape. Here's a final look of the nail shapes that I did today. I did enjoy making this video for you and would like to see how your nails turn out. At me at SZNBEAUTY. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I hope this video was helpful to you. What did you learn today? What else would you like to learn? Let me know in the comments. Hopefully guys, I'm seeing you next week on the 30th of January on live, where I'll be answering some questions on acrylic application. I hope these videos have been helpful. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.